Also, ich bin das, was man im Volksmund oder so.
I'm what you would generally call an artist, a painter. For many people, these are the equivalents of swear words, especially in Chur, where I grew up. If you wanted to insult someone, you would call them an artist.
Lightness and airiness are two qualities that didn't feature much in the life of H.R. Giger, even though his pictures were created with the utmost intricacy. Giger started using airbrushing at a time when it was still largely unknown. By mixing colours with air, he created a gloomy and murky world. His works were often extremely controversial and sometimes accused of being purely pornographic. Was Giger's art nothing more than obscene horror? Certainly not for him.
Das ist nicht Horror. Nein.
This is not horror. It's pure beauty.
Das ist doch nicht Horror. Was soll das?
This is not horror. For me, horror is a concentration camp, but not this. This is just a little bit strange.
Giger's eccentric art came out of his darkest moments. He considered his work to be a type of therapy. His paintings were the expression of his fears, and through them he believed he could conquer his inner darkness. One of the people who understood Giger's world is the Swiss writer Charles Fry, also known as Akron. At the beginning of the 1990s, Giger illustrated a book for him. As an artist, Giger was a true perfectionist.
I
was with him once when he was adding colour to a picture. When it came to choosing the colours, he would say, "This is good, but not really. A bit more brown." And then it was more brown, but then it needed more green. He needed this process to find what he really wanted.
Giger's greatest success came with this creation. Hollywood director Ridley Scott filmed Alien in 1979. He tasked Giger with the construction of a creature with a murderous nature, a difficult task for the then 39-year-old, with a fee of just $1,000. For the creation of Alien, Giger was awarded an Oscar. With it came fame and glory, but as an artist, he resented the commercial success.
At the beginning, he just kept complaining about his success, but my impression was that he secretly quite liked it. He used to moan that his fame didn't help him be accepted as an artist. I told him that it would give him more options, and he should be more positive about it. But he didn't want to hear about it.
Giger had lived in Zurich since the 1960s. Excerpts from a documentary due to be released in autumn 2014 show Giger at home. Despite his huge fan base, he never found recognition in the art world.
In der Schweiz kennt man mich eigentlich nicht so.
In Switzerland, I'm not very well known. I was never invited to a biennale, unfortunately. And in some ways that does bother me.
Irgendwie doch, ja. In
the film world, I became famous, but that has little to do with my career as a painter.
This contradiction is something that publisher Patrick Fry recognises. He's recently put into print the Alien Diaries. Through Giger's drawings, they aim to show a little-known side to the artist.
Die Schweiz verliert mit Giger einen großen Künstler.
With Giger, Switzerland loses a very important artist. There's not much else to say. He is one of the few artists that managed to make a leap into pop culture. You could say he managed to create more of a cult for himself than an art following.
Hat einen Kult begründet, eher als eine Kunstrichtung, könnte man sagen.
Nevertheless, Giger's spirit lives on, not least in the Giger Museum in Gruyere, decked out in the style of Alien's creator, and also featuring a bar.